And welcome back to the Forklift Certified Gambling Podcast. I'm your host, Forklift Certified Gambling, with my co-host,
Cam the G. What's up, everybody? Love to see y'all tuning in. Hey, it's a new day. It's a new video.
AFC West. Cameron gets to talk about his fins. I get to shit on the fins. And we
Yeah.
got some good bets coming for y'all. We got a good episode lined up, so I'm going to let you lead it off, Cameron. What you got for your first bet in this AFC West Best Bets edition?
Well, my first bet is going to be the Finns to win the division. You know, the Dolphins. They're looking really good. With the step down of the Bills losing some of their key targets with Gabe Davis and Diggs gone, my thought process is them take a step down with Miami taking a step up with, OBJ's there. There's now clout.
We'll see what OBJ is
We'll
doing
see.
in this part of his career.
And
But
last
he's
time
there.
I
He's
checked,
there.
OBJ does not have a line, and I would definitely bet over 3.5, maybe even 4.5.
Running back.
I'm definitely running it back. Salty comebacks. You know how it is, but Tua's doing Tua things. You have almost you got A-Chain, you got Mostert, you got Tyreek. What else can I say? That offense is looking really good. Defense, shake it off. You'll see what happens. But yeah, plus 220 to win the division. That's my first thing I'm going out with.
I like it. Just to counter it, man. I mean, I took the Dolphins last year, and for some reason, whenever it gets cold, Tua just can't perform, and that's really when you need him the most. So this year, plus 175 on the Bills. Just to talk real quick about the Jets, plus 155 to win the division, and then plus 24 to 1 on the Patriots, which is a crazy number.
That would be called a donation for where I'm from.
That is definitely not that is diabolical work that I can't not get down on. So Buffalo Bills plus 175 to win the division. It's still Josh Allen's division, and even though he lost Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs, I think that the young pieces around him, like Kincaid, like Cook, Keon Coleman, I'm really high on. I think they could definitely deliver, and the defense might have taken a step back, but Miami's defense subpar. The Jets have the best defense in the division, maybe the league, but that offense is questionable. So I'm cool with rocking with Buffalo.
Yeah, there's a thing called a dual cast. If you don't want to go either Cam side or Will side, there's a dual cast basically means first, second. Doesn't matter which order it is. It's plus 165. Dolphins and the wonderful Bills.
Yeah,
Bills Mafia going to hate me for that, saying, oh my God, you're going to share this with me? Nah, just no. If you want to hedge your areas, it goes 1 and 2. We did this earlier, like I was saying. Plus 135, you can get it while you can.
Yeah, there is some young pieces on that Miami defense that will take a step up. And I think Chop Robinson at 17 to 1 rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, is definitely worth a sprinkle. I'm very high on him. You know, Penn State really has produced a lot of great pass rushers. And I think Chop, and with a name like Chop, man, you know, you really definitely get some points in that voting. So Chop Robinson, 17 to 1. I like it. If I, had to back some Miami props.
All the props I have left is basically Miami straight up. So I'll just put it into this. Tyreek Hill, yeah, the most receiving yards this year. It's going to be pretty nice. It's called 5 to 1. I think he did it last year. What's it called? A two-peat? We could do that. I mean, the Chiefs did it last year, so it's been done. It can be done.
Tyreek's one of those elite guys.
I like to think he's probably one of the better ones on that team in terms of just being extremely quick and explosive. You know, he's guaranteed for at least probably 100 yards a game, at least if he's, I'd say, 3/4 of the way healthy. So, I mean, we saw what happened in that Titans game. He was maybe 2/4 of the way healthy, like halfway there, and he couldn't finish that one out. So, if he's a little bit above that, I think he can do extremely well, extremely through the entire season. Tyreek Hill, most reception yards, get it while you can, plus 500.
I like it. There's definitely some superstars in that division, man, and Josh Allen is one of them. Josh Allen MVP plus 800. Man,
Joshy boy.
Yeah, Joshy boy is out there every week. He's a dog. He's setting franchise records for most rushing touchdowns. He's out there every week slinging it. Sometimes he makes bad throws, and he's just a little too gung ho on everything. But
might I add something?
What's that?
Josh Allen's line this year was set at like 34.75.
That sounds disrespectful.
It was so disrespectful. I mean, like, he's only thrown for 4 in the past 4. So, like, if I had to say anything, hop in on those Josh
Smash
Allen's
that
yard,
over.
like smash the over yards, because I mean, as bad as I think, I don't think he's gonna be 3,500 bad. Like,
Yeah,
come
I
on
mean, Sean
now.
McDermott's gonna be able to scheme something up for him,
You know
and
what I
Josh
mean?
is
Come
gonna
on now.
he's gonna be a vital
There's
role
been a
for the
lot of
Bills offense.
disrespect from Vegas, and I just got to address that. A lot of disrespect from Vegas going on in the fucking industry right now.
It's been sneaky this year, and
Very
we're not.
sneaky.
Well,
You got to find the values.
we're definitely finding the value this year.
But
Oh
you know
man,
what? Leading into that, my last thing I got to say is this: Jalen Waddle over 1,025 yards. I feel like he's guaranteed 1,100 this year. Just smash it while you can. It's at plus 100. It's all money.
not much to be said, man. Yeah, Jalen Waddle, perennial 1,000-yarder. He's gonna pop off every year. 1,100, that's cake. That is cake.
He's got 2 games where he's guaranteed like 2 touchdowns, 150 to 175 yards. Usually because Tyreek Hill's not there, but needless to say, he's always guaranteed 2 of those.
I like it.
You got to know how the fins work. It's the fish.
Yeah, and I think the Finns actually are going to take more of an approach to run the ball this year. They got 3 dynamic backs. They got Devon A-Chain. They got Raheem Mostert, who led the league last year in touchdowns. And then they just added Jalen Wright from Tennessee. That is a 3-headed monster.
That's a lot of running backs that can move on you.
And I think
it's a lot of running backs.
One guy is going to be the 3-down back, and he might not be the goal line back. But I think Devon A-Chain for 1,000 yards this year is cash money at plus 250. Yeah, he had 800 yards in 9 games last year. This kid was averaging 8 yards a carry.
He also had like 200 yards in 1 game.
Exactly, bro. His ceiling is set so high that you can't cap off Devon A-Chain at 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Plus money. It's diabolical work coming from Vegas, and you got to get down on it to make some money.
Get the money while you can. But I mean, that's all I got. You got anything else?
I was gonna say last thing if I was really gonna speak on it. So I took the Bills plus 175 to win the division. They are 8-1 to win the conference and 15-1 to win the Super Bowl. Go ahead, just ladder it up. You might get better value later in the season, but I think that's pretty good numbers for the Bills. They're always in there. They're always gonna be able to scheme something up, and I think that AFC East is really overhyped right now, and I think it's probably just going to be a 2-team race.
Respectfully speaking, that's probably a good bet just because, I mean, who has consistently won?
Every year we tell ourselves, maybe this year that we get down on Buffalo to win it all. It's worth the sprinkle.
It looks like he's finally doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't think it's their year. I think they got another 2 years until it happens, but by the way.
Yeah, I'm riding high on y'all, man. But this has been the Forklift Certified Gambling Podcast. I'm your host, Forklift Certified Gambling, with my co-host,
Cam the G. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And like we said, if you know anything about audio, put it down in the comments. Doesn't matter if you like it, you don't like it. Let us know what you're thinking. That way we can make a better appearance for you guys.
Yeah, let us know, man. Do all the things. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn that bell notification on. And follow us on our social medias. All linked down below. Thank y'all.